folks. Today I'm coming to you live from my miniature anarchist farm in the gentrified ghetto. I'm sorry for any of you who don't like the way that I talk. I have associative identity disorder. It's a self-defense mechanism, so quit picking on me. So a good while back I got a request to do a video talking about my tattoos. So thanks to my good friend Running Bear for that suggestion. So I want to start off by saying that my tattoos are very superficial. And I guess that makes me a superficial person. Now I didn't start off with a little heart or a flower or something. My first tattoo was this honking bird right here. I got this about 1993. And I just remember when that needle first touched down on my skin, it's like my body just ignited into flames. My temperature rose, I started sweating, and that lasted for about the first 10 minutes. And then after that, it was just like the endorphins kicked in, and it was like, okay, yeah. So this tattoo is of a raven. From a Native American tribe from the Pacific Northwest, Kwakiutl or Tlingit tribe. Not quite sure which one. And apparently a raven is my animal totem, so I got this raven. And it's not in the best spot because when I bend and straighten my leg, it changes shape. You have to excuse my hairy legs. I hardly ever shave. I have better things to do with my time. So the next tattoo I got was this one on my tummy. This was around 1997. I had met Ogre from Skinny Puppy, and his girlfriend, wife. And they had matching tattoos, and I remember looking at my guy and going, we don't have matching tattoos. What's that about? Me and my friend Danielle decided that we would get matching tattoos. So we just went into a tattoo shop and we picked a tattoo off the wall, and we just kind of had them change it a little bit. Now, many years later, I did get matching tattoos with my ex. It used to be under this lotus flower. Moving on. I once got a tattoo of a fairy on my thigh. At the time I thought it was quite beautiful, but over the years I realized I didn't want to have people on my body. And so I ended up getting it covered up with this spooky old tree. I was going to get it covered up with some ginormous tribal design, but it was the guy, he drew it on with a Sharpie, and it was like a little over the top for me. And so I passed on that one. You really got to think long and hard before you get a tattoo. There was a time when I was going through a dark period in my life, and I wanted to get stitches around my neck so it would look like I had been decapitated and my head had been stitched back on. Good thing I passed on that one too. These are the kind of things that go through your head when you have childhood trauma. But at least I'm working through it. I might be getting a little out of order on my tattoos, but whatever. I got this tattoo on my arm It is a Buddhist mantra, and I get the most questions about this one because I think it's more, you know, in people's line of vision. Om Mani Padme Hum. And then there's my cover up. I'm not Buddhist, but I've always felt like I've most identified with the philosophy of Buddhism, to like not cause harm to any sentient beings and be in the present moment. It is a challenge because, you know, our heads are full of worries all the time, you know, like they call it monkey mind. And this is kind of like a reminder to me to just maintain equanimity of mind and being. And my friend Casper did this one. This is probably the most painful tattoo I got. I don't know if it is because of the location on my body or if it's because he had a heavy hand. But it turned out real nice. Thanks, Casper. Love you. So I did used to have a thing about fairies. I was in a band called Grim Fairies, and I got this tattoo on my back of some scary fairy wings. Now my friend Skip Sampson did this one, and we kind of came up with the design together, and he did it at my house. I wanted them to look sort of like a scary fairy bat tribal kind of wings. Those are my wings. So there's that. Now I can fly. Now last but not least, I got these sunflowers. I got these at a tattoo shop down the road, and as soon as I walked in there was a banjo sitting on the couch, and I was like, oh. I said to the girl, "Can I play your banjo?" She was real sweet. She let me play her banjo, and I knew this was the right place for me. Oh, where you going, Edgar? I don't have star fruit for you today. So the girl that did my sunflowers, her name is Michaela, or she goes by Cause Michaela. Now I haven't been able to afford to finish getting my sunflowers done, and I probably never will, because it's more important for me to feed my goats. Besides, it's not like they're permanent or anything. One day, when the cold breath of death finally unwinds my immortal soul from this wretched mortal coil, I ain't gonna be nothing but worm food. And this artificially pigmented flesh is going to decompose back into the earth. Until that fateful day, I must courageously endure existing in this twisted matrix of mass deception and utter absurdity. Thanks for watching. May all beings be free from suffering. Peace, love, and empathy. So I don't know why I forgot to mention this yesterday, but the reason that I wanted to get the sunflower tattoos was because my best friend in life, Kyle, was killed when a speeding car sideswiped his Bronco and flipped it. And Kyle used to eat sunflower seeds all the time, like straight out of the shell. And so he had jars of empty sunflower seed shells all over his house and sunflower seed shells all over his car. Kyle used to play the musical saw, and I thought about getting a musical saw tattoo. I just wish that I could have played my banjo with him. he would wake me up in the middle of the night serenading me outside my window with his musical saw. And I was roommates with my sister and her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was just like so irritated all the time because he would come in the middle of the night and wake up all the dogs. But anyway, that's my sunflower story.